Hey, everybody, time to put him in the win column. I'm Scott Spreitzer. He's Doug Upstone. We are Doc Sports. Wait to get Doug Upstone's thoughts on this one. It is the Big Ten clash, Illinois at Ohio State. The Buckeyes could use a win here. They've lost 3 in a row. And Doug, the Illini, they got to be feeling pretty good about life right now after beating down Michigan by 23 points last time out. Interested in your thoughts here. I went to Ken Palm. I'd like to check out his information that he releases, and he rates Illinois 4 points better than the Buckeyes on a neutral floor. This one, of course, being played in Columbus. Looks like a strong situational spot to me, though, Doug, for the Buckeyes.
Yeah, from that standpoint, I'm just thinking, and before we started doing this, I was thinking, was there any more of an impressive win by 2 top 25 teams playing this year? I don't think there was. I mean, Illinois, they just took out Michigan big time, and they did without their best player, Io DeSumo. Now, the thing that caught my eye especially is how their defense changed, and that Michigan State loss where they really got manhandled. Well, now they are doing the manhandling. The last 3 teams that they faced, two on the road, this will be the third now, they have held the opposing team to under 39% shooting. Now, as you mentioned, Ohio State, Scott, is off 3 straight losses and no covers, and they are defenseless at this point. In those 3 games they just lost, the opposing team is shooting over 48% on average in this one, and that has sent the Buckeyes defense spiraling downward, 217th in defensive efficiency. Myself, I understand exactly, from a spot standpoint, I think Ohio State probably is the play, but myself, I think Illinois is hot. I think they're playing with revenge, so I'm going to go with the Illini by just a tinge.
Well, I'll tell you, Ohio State, 4th-ranked team in the nation in adjusted efficiency on the offensive end, and it's going to have to be clicking in this game if they continue to play defense the way they have of late. The only negative I think that I can find other than what you mentioned when it comes to Ohio State basketball is that they don't force a ton of turnovers. They're not too hot there. That's kind of nitpicking, though. But they did beat Illinois, as you mentioned, by half a dozen earlier this season. But Ohio State led by as many as 18 points at one point in the second half and then started to let it slip away. They did hang on for that 6-point win. And the Bucks did what they do in that one. They shot lights out. Listen, Illinois comes off that huge win, as you mentioned. It was as impressive of a win as it gets. They did catch Michigan, I thought, at a good time. It was a good spot play if you liked Illinois. Michigan was playing their 5th game in 13 days and a whole lot of intense battles going on against some top-notch teams. Of course, we're in the Big Ten. You're playing in the best conference in college basketball. So almost day in, day out, you're going to take on a very good basketball team in an intense battle. I'm going to back the Buckeyes here. So one of the few times we're kind of looking at the opposite sides. You like Illinois. I like Ohio State. And we'll see if we'll let the better defense win or the better offense win. I was going to say the better man, but hey, look at us, man. Neither of us are not good men, right? So anyway, all right, Doug, real quick, let us know what's going on with Doug Upstone this week, and besides the Illinois-Ohio State game.
Yes, like I said, I have some college basketball plays that I definitely will be looking at, some strong ones. I'm got kind of circled some either 6 or 7 unit plays potential, trying to look ahead, basing on some power rankings and seeing what's what. So we'll see what the numbers come up to be there. And in addition, on a red hot roll in the NBA at 13-4 and looking to clean up yet again. What about you, Scott?
College basketball is still the main focus. We're going to have NASCAR. We're going to have UFC, NBA, NHL, all that good stuff. But college basketball will look to get up over $5,000 for $100 per unit bettors this weekend if all goes well. So check it out over at DocSports.com on our individual homepages. And also don't forget, you can, if you're not yet a member, you can get that free $60 account, which means you can use those free $60 on any of our daily packages, Doug's, mine, anybody else, over at DocSports.com. For Doug, I'm Scott. Let's put him in the win column.